Today we debate cats
versus dogs.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
In a previous debate, we tackled the issue of hot dogs versus hamburgers, and you weighed in the comments. Thank you. Especially thank you, because hamburgers won.
Congratulations, Link. I concede your victory.
Well, it's not about me. This is not a popularity contest.
It's about the subject
It's about
matter.
the issues. We are resolving issues here in debate format.
And today it's gonna get even more serious because I know many of you have really strong opinions about this subject. And today we are tackling, yes, we are doing it, dogs versus cats. I'm team dog, Link is team cat. And without further ado, to the debate zone.
Hey, how's the infection?
Oh, well, it's clearing up except for on my right palm.
Oh, good one. Your intimidation techniques will not work on me, dog man.
Came from racquetball. We should play again.
We should play again. You should clear your throat.
Racquetball.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Rhett and Mr. Link.
Oh, good morning, moderator.
Today we're debating
Looking
cats
excellent.
versus dogs. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Rhett started last time, so Link, you will be going first. You have 90 seconds for your introduction. Please begin now.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, Mythical Beast, for listening to the arguments. It's not a popularity contest, even though I know you like me. Allow me to begin with an archaeological anecdote. The year was 1888. An Egyptian farmer was perusing his farmland when he noticed a tomb, a rather large tomb. Now, this is not a weird occurrence. There's lots of tombs that are found in Egypt, even, of course, in 1888. But there was one thing interesting about this rather large tomb. It was filled with 80,000 cat mummies. 80,000, that's right. Cats are so awesome that Egyptians bury them in the tens of thousands. They not only worship them as the female goddess Bastet, but they want to live with them forever. Why do they want to live with cats forever and go through the trouble of mummification to that extent? I'll tell you why. First of all, they're better for the environment. A study in the year 2009, a few years later, determined that the annual carbon footprint of a dog was equivalent to that of a Humvee. The annual carbon footprint of a cat was equivalent to a Volkswagen Golf. Point two, cats are cheaper. The first year expense of a dog is going to be roughly $1,800. The expense of a cat is more like $1,000.
All right, Mr. Link.
What can you do with that $800?
Mr. Link,
you
please.
could probably buy another cat.
Over
Mr.
limit.
Link.
Over limit. Demerit.
2 cats
Demerit.
for 1 dog first year.
Mr. Rhett,
Interesting.
it's time for your cross-examination.
Okay.
Please begin now.
80,000 cats.
Cat mummies.
If you are really into cats, why are you gonna kill 80,000 of them?
They didn't kill them, they died.
Huh?
I didn't say they were murdered cats, they were mummified after death.
In this Humvee thing, give me a freaking break.
It's a study.
Have you seen what a dog looks like? Have you seen what a Humvee looks like? Have you seen, I mean, yeah, sure, a big dog might make big poops.
Oh, yeah.
But have you seen the emissions from a Humvee? I mean, unfair comparison.
I cannot visualize
Mr.
emissions.
Sensationalism. Sensationalism.
Thank
I
you for
accuse you
your-
of sensationalism.
Thank you for your cross-examination.
You got something against Volkswagen Golfs?
Order, please.
Big fan.
Mr. Rhett, it's time for your introduction. You have 90 seconds. Please begin now.
Nearly 16,000 years ago, man decided to begin domesticating animals. And what did he start with? A cat? No, he started with Canis familiaris, otherwise known as the dog. Today, there are over 340 breeds of dogs, from the teeny tiny to the hugey biggie. Hugey biggie, I made that up. But they all have something in common, the 3 Ds. Dogs are devoted. They're loyal companions. Dogs have been documented to spend time mourning the loss of their dead owners, being next to their body for days or weeks or even months. And sure, there were some cases in which the dogs began to eat the decomposing bodies, but brothers gotta eat. Dogs are dexterous. And I'm using the second lesser known definition of dexterous, meaning having mental adroitness or being clever or skillful. A dog can learn to read, a dog can learn up to 165 words, which is the equivalent of a 2-year-old child. And I didn't slip up because yes, dogs are currently being taught to read words. It's true because I saw it on the internet. And finally, dogs are just plain delightful. A study of 95 people found that dog owners laugh significantly more frequently than cat owners. The American Heart Association says that dog owners have a lower risk of cardiovascular disease than cat owners, and even just petting a dog lowers the heart rate and blood pressure. Cats, on the other hand, also have 3 Ds. They are disaffected, they are disrespectful, and they are duplicitous. They don't care about you, they don't respect you, and they are the epitome of evil. Have you ever looked at their eyeballs? Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Mr. Rhett. Mr. Link, it's time for your cross-examination of Mr. Rhett.
Yes, I've looked into the eyeballs of a cat, and I didn't see the desperate need for help to do everything that a dog needs. Let me out of the house, I gotta poop, and can you clean it up? Here's a Walgreens bag, and put it on your hand. By the way, I can't even talk, so I'm
That's
just
a
thinking it.
relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. You also said that dogs eat their owners once they die.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It has happened.
Okay, that's devotion.
All right, Mr. Link.
Dogs gotta eat.
That was your cross-examination.
Dogs got to eat.
Dogs gotta eat.
Their
What would you
owners
do
when
if you
they
didn't
die.
have
Order,
anything
please.
else next to
Order.
you?
Thank you. Mr. Rhett, it's time for your first rebuttal. You have 30 seconds.
Dogs have helped humans in all kinds of ways. They've transported us by pulling us on sleds. They've brought us mail. St. Bernards have been known to bring us little barrels of whiskey. They can smell pregnancy. Yes, I said that. They catch criminals. They've even been serving in the military. A dog named Chips saw action in World War II. It was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, the Purple Heart, and the Silver Star for his actions. No word on any cat ever fighting for freedom. Cats only help themselves. Cats only help themselves.
Thank you, Mr. Rhett. Mr. Link, it's time for your first rebuttal. You have 30 seconds.
How can a dog read better than a cat when they're dumber than cats? Cats have 140 million more nerve cells in their cerebral cortex than dogs. That is a fact. Dogs stink. If they're so smart enough they can read, why can't they bathe themselves? Cats can bathe themselves. They do it constantly.
Because a dog wants you to bathe it because it's part of the relationship.
Speaking of high maintenance, you got to put that Walgreens bag on your hand in public. You know, you're serving a dog.
All right, Mr. Link.
using a drug bag.
Thank you, Mr. Link. Mr. Rhett, it's time for
When
your
did this become a drug bag?
Mr. Rhett, it's time for your second rebuttal. You have
If
30
I
seconds.
wanted a selfish roommate, I would put an ad on Craigslist. You know what? That's what I would do. If I want somebody who's gonna turn up their nose at every suggestion that I have and spend all the time alone in the room and never let them see me do anything interesting, I just get a weird dude on Craigslist to be my roommate. Or I'd get a cat. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. They got all those extra brain cells, but they're using them to plot evil against humanity. Have you ever seen them bathe themselves, by the way? You think that's clean? Have you seen wet cat food before? The same tongue that goes
All right.
into the wet cat food
Mr.
is
Rat.
the same tongue that goes on the body.
Rat,
That's
please.
nastiness.
Please. Mr. Link, it's time for your final rebuttal. You have 30 seconds.
If I wanted a clingy critter to follow me around and ask me to do stuff for him all the time, I would get a toddler. A cat is independent and they just hang around and you don't have to do everything for them. Dogs are noisy, dogs are dumb, dogs are high maintenance, dogs are gross. The first case of the plague, yes, the Black Death in
Rats.
America came from what?
Rats.
A dog, and it happened this year. A dog brought the Black Death here because they're crazy
Well,
and they're
one bad dog doesn't spoil the whole lot.
They're gross.
All right, thank you, Mr.
gross.
Thank you, Mr. Link. Rhett, it's time for your closing argument or your closing statement. You have 30 seconds.
For my closing argument, I would like to bring on my friend Mouse.
Hey, Mouse. Look at him. He's my friend. She's my friend.
Yeah, I think it's a girl.
Look at this. I guarantee you can't get a cat to do this. Look at this. This is a relationship.
Yeah,
We're in a relationship. And it's a good relationship. Look at the relationship that we're in.
let that dog kiss you on the face. It just ate its owner a few minutes ago, and some
Thank
of its
you.
own feces.
Look at this. I
That's
don't
the end
need
of
to
your-
say anything else.
That's the end of your closing statement, Mr. Rat. Mr. Link, you have 30 seconds.
For my closing statement, you're in for a treat. I got a little thing I call Patches. Not the actual name of the kitten, but look Look at that. Patch is just there, just nestled under my chinny chin chin.
Can you get him to lick your face?
Not wanting anything, not needing anything, just being happy, just to be in its own world and not to be needy. Not, oh, you need to go out? No. You need me to feed you something? No. You need me
All
to
right,
pet
Mr.
you?
Link.
No.
It's your closing
It'll
statement.
scratch your face. Look at that evil thing.
You
That's
went-
an evil thing.
Thank
Look
you
at that
guys for
pattern
joining
on
us for
his face.
this
When I die, will you eat him?
Debate-orama.
Okay. Let us know in the comments which you prefer, dogs or cats, and let us know what else you'd like us to debate. 'Cause
Dogs.
We're all ears.
Cats purr at the frequency of a diesel engine.
Look, they're getting along. That's the weird thing. They're getting along.
Thanks for liking and commenting on this video.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Alexandra,
And I'm Christopher.
and this is our cat Link.
And we're from Ontario, Canada.
And it's time to spin
And
the wheel of mythicality.
Make sure you're following us on the Instagram, hashtag Fan Art Friday. You know what that means? That means we highlight some of our favorite fan art from you.
Oh, the kitty's scared. Click through to Good Mythical More, where we're going to hang out with this cat and dog, give our candid thoughts on the subject. We have a winner, GMM Wimface.
Oh, that thing's on there.
Congratulations, Amber Nielsen 95.
You win a personalized bad dad joke. What did the famous mountain climber, Amber Nielsen 95, name her son?
I don't know. What did Amber Nielsen 95, the famous mountain climber, name her son?
Cliff. Is that gonna be a problem? Are they gonna mix well?
Oh, yeah, the cat and the dog both up here on the... Didn't even think about that.